I got my tea.
You do. That's why she has tea. She's fighting this cough.
A little bit, yeah. Throat's just a little dry today, really, more than anything. So it's not really like even a cough, aside from like when it tickles, it makes me cough.
Yeah, so we're dealing with that, but
we'll get through it.
That's just something we're dealing with.
It's just something
over
we're
here.
dealing with, but we're going to get through it. I'm confident.
Yeah, we are. We're pretty confident we'll get through it. But we
do have lots to talk about, actually.
We do. We're not just over here.
I mean, I guess if we wanted to begin at the beginning from the last episode that we recorded, our episode of Kill Tony aired after that.
It did. That's right. I was going to say we're not just over here trying to show off our Stitch Fix clothes. So.
Right. I was actually just on Stitch Fix right now. Literally, you caught me. You caught me like going through because I was like, oh man, those Adidas pants would look so good with like that sling.
I never thought I would like clothes that I bought online because it's just like, very finicky about that. You don't think it's going to fit properly, but it actually does because you give them your exact measurements. And like, even still, I wasn't sold on it at first, but no, it really does. Everything fits absolutely perfectly.
Because you get assigned a stylist and they like curate outfits just for you based on your style profile. And I just love that. I know it sounds like we're doing an ad for it, but it's just like fun. It's so addictive. We had to like cut back because we were doing a fix every month. And we were like, all right, it becomes like a drug. Like, I need my fix.
Yeah, but I mean, like once you start getting like a bunch of different like fixes, everything kind of just like fits together and flows together. So you have like a lot of nice outfits. So yeah, you can totally like hit
dial it back.
On it. Yeah, for sure. But we did have like a pretty good week this week.
Oh yeah, we had a fabulous week this week. Yeah. It was after Kill Tony aired, we actually went back to Austin. We had a really fun trip to Austin, long weekend kind of trip. We did stay long enough to throw our names in the bucket again at Kill Tony and see all of our KT friends. So that's always fun. It's a blast. It's great to just be able to touch base with people and keep in touch and reconnect. So we had a blast down there. And then coming back up here, we were hitting new mics, as many as we can, or as many as we can find. And so we are hitting Salem, Massachusetts now.
Yeah, Salem's awesome. I'm so glad we like went to Salem finally.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because obviously, when you live outside of Boston, then that's where you're going to go to do anything, especially comedy. But the scene wasn't exactly what we thought it was going to be. So we ended up checking out Salem. And after talking with people there and meeting people, realized that we're not the only ones who had that same feeling, that it's actually more fun doing comedy out in the suburbs because the audiences are just normal people. And the comics aren't nearly as like cliquey or judgy or critical of what you might say, dishing out the political correctness, just kind of shoving it down your throats. There's not as much of that out in the suburbs because it's just like regular people don't do that shit,
Yeah, it's absolutely insufferable.
It's definitely better as far as like feeling free to say what you want to say when you're doing comedy out in the suburbs. And that's also even better down in Austin.
Oh, it's so much better. So much better vibes than Boston. Like Jenni said, Boston was like really cliquey.
Yeah, and obviously there are different groups, I'm sure, or what have you. It's just more about where you fit in. Like we always felt like we fit in doing comedy down in Austin because the people there are so similar to us. We made friends so easily down there and continue to make new friends so easily.
Yeah, I love Austin. That's where we like started doing it, but
it is.
So I will forever love Austin.
Salem is right next to Peabody, it's witch city. So it has that cool, Salem witch vibe and all that. But it actually has an awesome downtown. Salem's also right on the water for people who aren't familiar. And you can just walk from bar to bar to bar. The way I look at it is, hang out with the comics that you fit in with. You know what I mean? And Salem had a great vibe to it. I was like, this is cool. Salem reminded me of Austin in a lot of ways. And I already knew a bunch of the comics and like super nice people. So once we actually went and hit a mic there, we were like, okay, I get it. And Allie DeFranco, who books mics and shows, what do they call her? The queen of Salem, but she wants to be the Duchess. So I'm going to go with the Duchess.
Yeah, the
Salem
Duchess has a better ring to it.
I agree. I think
it's a witchy town.
It is.
Jenni did a show the other night, and it went fabulously.
It was great fun.
it was great fun.
It was great fun. Great crowd. Small crowd,
yeah.
like nothing major, little piece of place on the patio though, which is always nice. It was 15 minutes. I had not done 15 minutes. So that was a bit of a new thing. I mean, I was going to say a bit of a challenge, but not so much in the sense that I wasn't up for it. But if you have never done 15, it's different. Doing
15 minutes is a long time.
I was happy to be there and to run through all that material, some of which was like,
Yeah, it was an adorable little spot.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It was adorable. I would definitely.
And the crowd was really nice. It was cool. It was quite an eclectic crowd.
That's the thing. It was an eclectic crowd, and that speaks exactly to what we said before, which was doing comedy in the suburbs is way better than in the city because you can have an eclectic crowd, but they're just normal people, and so they still laugh at your jokes. They're not. Nobody's yelling anything from the back of the room to correct you.
So everybody has different views and different opinions, but like. You kind of just shut the fuck up and enjoy the goddamn show.
Yeah, because it's jokes. We're just making jokes. We might make jokes about the fact that we think differently than other people, but never in a mean-spirited way. It's always like a poking fun at it kind of way.
I'll let you sip that chamomile tea to soothe that throat.
It does help. I have honey and lemon. They're both supposed to be good for your throat. Alex has some good news.
Yes, I do have some good news. I got asked to photograph and be a videographer / photographer at Skankfest in New Orleans. So in November, yay, that actually does deserve a round of applause, I think. Yeah, so that's sick. Obviously the list of comedians is absolutely stacked. It's so stacked. It's going to be absolutely a fabulous experience, networking experience, working experience. So it's, I'm
to be a part of that photo video team for like the biggest comedy festival. That's amazing opportunity.
It's very surreal. Yeah. So like I haven't drank in like a week and a half now. So like I'm super like focused and, clear and,
motivated.
Very motivated. And I don't have any plans to start drinking. I want to at least not drink for like 3 months. So, but, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Well, either way, I mean, occasionally in moderation. I'm not giving it up completely, but man, taking a break from it feels so good.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you. You have not drank either. I mean, like you've like had like a couple of glasses of wine, like so that's huge drastic improvement from where we were at, where I was like cranking like 20 Sun Cruisers at the pool. Just, I mean, especially in like 90-degree heat, not eating. It's just
we wouldn't even go a day without drinking. We'd drink something like every day. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Quite luscious.
Yeah, and it was very easy, luckily, to get into the habit of not drinking, and because we were wake up in like such a good mood. Because alcohol is a depressant, you have to remember. So
and it's way too easy to. Well, obviously, it's way too easy to drink. But like, I mean, like between Uber Eats and this and that, you know what I mean. You just get the booze delivered right to you. So it's like you're half in the bag already, and you're like, no, I'm gonna drink more. It's like I just drank a 12-pack at the pool, but I'm gonna go drink another 12-pack upstairs now.
When your social activity for the day is like hanging out at a pool where you're just going to walk back up to your apartment at the end of the night, then it's like you feel like you never have to stop.
It's a total time suck. We drank like the first half of the summer away.
Which kind of did.
So I'm making up for it with the second half for sure. We didn't even like really mention the format of the mic in Salem that we went to was like a Kill Tony based mic. Yeah, no, when we went in,
they were like, I happened to notice in the room, looking into the room where the mic was going to be, that Kill Tony was on screens, like because they had the whole room is lined with huge, television screens. So
yeah, it's a pretty sweet setup.
It's a sweet setup. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They on one of the mics, they said they were doing Kill Tony viewing party. So I guess they play Kill Tony like in the background, whatever, during the mic. What I still didn't realize until he was describing the format of it was that they make it very similar to Kill Tony, where you do your, what was it, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was 5 minutes.
It was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes. That's right. You do your 5 minutes and then they critique you and interview you a little bit, like not a ton, but like, and they're also not like mean, or they try not to be mean for the most part. They're very like complimentary, but they will be, they will give constructive criticism, which is great. And then they pick one person apparently to actually kind of tear apart.
They were very, they did give like really good constructive criticism, which was
For sure.
like when we go to Austin, like and do workshop down there or do my favorite mic, the tag mic. Yeah. Shout out to the tag mic. But, at the Sunset, also a plug for that, that and Stitch Fix. But no, but seriously, so they were super kind. They only went in on one dude who did a bunch of diarrhea jokes.
Oh yeah, right, exactly. So it's that Kill Tony format at this
5
place
minutes of diarrhea jokes.
in Salem.
And then Julie, our friend, I love Julie.
Oh,
She's
I
a
know.
sweetheart, but they flashed her like 8 fucking times.
went
She
long.
literally did like 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, which is the first thing that he said was like, "Do you have any idea how long that was?"
And she had like a bunch of note cards, and they were like,
And she
"You're
was like setting them.
burying us in note cards."
She was like setting them on the table, like in front of them. Like,
She was like literally flinging the note cards at like the podium.
yeah.
Which
so
I much respect to the podium format.
talk more about Skankfest while I drink my water.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to get you in.
You're hysterical. I will be bummed if I am not like allowed to enter any part of this festival whatsoever. I'll just feel like sitting
I'll be super bummed.
in a hotel room.
Hopefully we can get you in. Hopefully there's got to be hopefully
I'm gonna go sell my body on Bourbon Street.
And that's what's up.
Now that you got me thinking, if I do go in with you as your assistant, how fun it would be if I'm recording you recording. Like I'm taking videos of you taking videos.
That would be hysterical. Documenting the
Your
documentarian.
Videography.
That's like some
your
John.
videography.
That's like some John Wilson shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, right?
I think that about wraps it up, folks. So thank you for coming in to another episode of From Boston to Austin.
Thank you, guys.
I'm your host, Alex James, and this is Jenni Fitz.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye, guys. Take care.